What did I learn from my module experience? Going through Module 4, owning the Dominican mission really opened my eyes to what our identity as Letronites actually means. I used to think that preaching was just something priests did during a homily inside the chapel, but learning about the Salamancan's fathers showed me that it's actually about putting out faith into action in the real world. The Salamanca process taught me that our studies shouldn't just stay in our heads. They need to serve the people around us. I realized that looking out for human rights, teaching discipline and helping others aren't just extra tasks we do as Catholics. They are at the very heart of living out the gospel. True service means listening to community, respecting their story, and actually doing something that helps them grow as a whole human beings. How do I feel about such an experience? Honestly, this module made me look closely at myself, and it left me feeling a mix of challenge and deep inspiration. Reading about how the early Dominicans friars bravely stood up for the dignity of others made me realize that it's easy to talk about love and justice in a classroom, but it takes real hard to live it out. It made me look back at my recent parish exposure with a lot of gratitude when I was busy unwrapping fudgy bars, Oreos, and dewy donuts for the Aquinas School kids, or when I was patiently keeping them quiet and seated properly during that 1 hour mass. I didn't just feel like I was checking off a school requirement. I felt a genuine sense of joy knowing that those small repetitive moments the of patience were my own simple way of preaching and showing them that the church cares about them. How does this learning help me grow as a Latronite, as a member of my family, and in my community? This entire experience has completely changed how I want to show up in my everyday life, pushing me to connect my education with real world love. As a Latronite, earning the Salamanca badge and reciting my commitment made me realize that my voice should always be used to protect the moral and spiritual well-being of the youth. This same mindset carries over directly to my family, where the values of my dialogue and respect challenge me to be a more patient listener at home, helping me handle my family misunderstandings with gentleness and keeping my own life simple and grounded. Most importantly, it completely shifts how I view my role in the community because I grew so deeply attached to those children during our Sunday assembly. This learning is what drives my personal promise to keep visiting and mentoring them even though my official RE03 hours are fully completed by treating service as a lifelong relationship rather than a temporary school project. I can help guide the next generation to grow up morally strong, proving that authentic leadership is about consistent presence and small everyday acts of love.